So in the last video, we have seen how to throw an exception, but this time we want to throw the exception which is our own exception, which is my exception class. Now since my exception class is normal class, which is also called as Pojo class, in which I am not going for any extents. So what, I hope you are familiar with Pojo. Pojo stands for it is plain old Java object, which means you are not extending any other class, only object class. So here we are saying throw new exception. So it will not work is because your my exception should be a subclass of throwable. So in order to create this exception, my exception, we need to say this extends throwable. But unfortunately, we cannot use throwable. We have to say it extends exception. So we can say class my exceptions extends exception, right? And now you can see there is no error here. And if I try to run this now, if I say run as Java application, the output is it is com.dataflow.navin.myException. Now where is this message? Answer cannot be one is not printing. It's because this line here is printed by exception class, not your class. For that, what we can do is we can just pass this message to the exception class. How to pass this message? We can use a method called as super. And we can say super in bracket message. So this message here will go to this message variable and then it will go to the exceptions constructor. And then if I try to run this, if you run this application, the output is it is com.dataflow.navin.myException. Answer cannot be 1. So this is how we can create our own exception. Okay, so again our steps. So when you want to create your own exception, you need to use a keyword called as throw to throw that exception depending upon the condition. And then we can just pass the message. Now in order to create your own exception, you need to extend with a class called exception so that you will get all the powers of exception. And then we can define a constructor which accepts a message and we will pass that message to this class. So this is how we need to use user define exception.